Guys, I've been wearing this since 2012.
Darling, you send me. I know
I feel like I look kind of ridiculous right now because it's so small, but getting in the festive mood. So, Chinese New Year this year is February 12th, and I'm so excited. I love Chinese New Year every year. It's so fun. So I thought I'd make a video about it. So if you didn't know, Chinese New Year is a holiday or festival that we celebrate. It goes by the lunar calendar, so it marks the beginning of the lunar year. A lot of countries celebrate it. This video is mostly like Chinese celebrations because that's what I'm most used to. This year is going to be the year of the ox, which is the second animal in the zodiac. During Chinese New Year, we usually gather with family, we eat meals together. You give little like red envelopes that are kind of, usually elders give it to children or young adults, and there's money inside. It's just like a tradition. Sometimes there's firecrackers, fireworks, performances, and all these different lovely traditions that I'm not gonna get into completely because there's just so much, but I just need to gush for a second about how much I love Chinese New Year because I don't know why, it's just like it gets me. I just love it so much. I think it's because within these past few years I've been able to live here in China and be connected to my culture. I live close enough to home where I can go visit my family, like my grandma, my cousins, aunts, uncles, whatever, and it's just so fun. And I also think because I went to a school that was in China, obviously, we got to celebrate it a lot. We had a whole dedicated China week. We had these activities like sugar thing, what are those called? Like sugar snacks? I don't know what they're called. Picture here. Chinese painting, paper cutting, dumpling making. We had assemblies every year. People would perform drama pieces and musical performances, and it was all an amazing time. Well, at least for me, I loved it. And I think one thing in particular was the dragon and lion dancing. The dragon dancing was kind of more informal. We had like students do them and teachers do them, and they were like kind of, they had a modern twist. We used like pop music and stuff. The lion dancing, however, just gets me every time. Like the music, the drums, the cymbals. It's just every time I hear that music for the lion dance, it lights something in me. Watching the lion and the dragon dance was one of the only times that the whole school would gather on the football pitch and watch this performance, and I thought it was just a really nice experience. And like the teachers would get these gold chocolate coins and throw them into the audience, and the kids would catch them. It's just nice memories. And most of the time this holiday, like when I did school, we would never have any homework or any revision to do because it was like after mocks, but like not close enough to exams yet. It was just a perfect holiday. You had 2 weeks to go on vacation or go to your hometown, and you didn't have any schoolwork to do, so it's just amazing. Guys,
I'm about to blow your mind.
okay, I'm just kidding. So I moved to Beijing last year, and I was expecting to have a really nice Chinese New Year, which I'm still gonna have a nice Chinese New Year, but it's not how I imagined it. First of all, COVID. I'm not going back to Hong Kong. I can't see my family, and it just won't be the same. But there is so much I don't know about Chinese New Year, and especially the difference between the North and the South and how these two places celebrate Chinese New Year. When you pull up a map of China, Beijing is near the top. It's not exactly at the very top, but it's up north. I lived in Guangzhou for a lot of my life, and that's also down south. And just below Guangzhou is Hong Kong, and that's where I'm from. And so my whole understanding of Chinese New Year has come from the southern perspective and how we celebrate it down there. But after coming here, I was kind of like, wait, what? There are so many things that people don't do here or do here, that are different to the South, and I just found it so interesting and I wanted to share with you all. Starting off with food. Food is a big part of Chinese New Year. I've noticed that Northerners eat dumplings a lot, and for a lot of festivals, and like whether it be winter solstice or whatever, they eat dumplings a lot here. I found out that dumplings symbolize wealth because they kind of look like the ancient Chinese currency. So in the north, they make dumplings, they eat dumplings, but also I found out that some families even put a coin into one of the dumplings, and whoever gets the dumpling that night they will have good luck for the rest of the year. And I just hope they have some strong teeth because, like, imagine biting into that. So in the south, we eat niangao or lingou. It's kind of a rice pudding made out of glutinous flour. The name kind of symbolizes prosperity, good luck, success, and things like that. Another special meal that we eat is Tang Yuen or Tang Yuen. And it's this little ball, it's white. I think it's made of glutinous flour as well. It has like different fillings inside, sometimes it's sesame, sometimes red bean. Because it's round, it kind of symbolizes togetherness and family. Okay, so for snacks. During Chinese New Year, homes usually have a little snack box. It's round and it has different compartments and you can put different snacks in them. So in the north, people usually put melon seeds, walnuts, peanuts, and any type of nut usually. But in the south, well, especially with my grandma's, there was like loads of different sweets, chocolates, like chocolate coins, those like sugars sweets, which I don't know if you guys know them, but they're like really sweet candies. And sometimes white rabbits, not like literal white rabbits, but the white rabbit candy, Ferrero Rocher, and nuts too, but like there's just a lot more in there. Okay, so this year I found out what the CCTV New Year Gala was, which I didn't know before. Apparently people in the north stay up to watch this, and I think it has lots of performances, and it kind of gets people in the mood for the new year. And I have literally never heard of this thing before, so it's kind of evident that people in the south don't watch this. Decorations. During Chinese New Year, you're supposed to decorate your house very beautifully, and in the north I've seen lots of different red paper cuttings. Like, it's a red piece of paper that you cut into these different shapes or different pictures, like animals. Maybe because this year's the ox, there might be lots of like pictures of oxes. You like stick them on your window or your door and they're like so pretty. In the south we usually see a lot of kumquat trees. Kumquats are little oranges, I think. They look like oranges. And it's this tree that you put and there's like little oranges on them, and they symbolize prosperity because they're little and gold and look like money, I guess. Also, I think in the south we have more of a habit of going to flower markets and buying flowers and putting them all around the house. I'm not sure if they do that here, but from what I've seen, like, there's not that many flower markets, or maybe I just haven't seen them, but I don't know. Also in the south, I thought this was everywhere, but apparently not. In Hong Kong, where I spent most of my Chinese New Year's, shops would hang like this lettuce on their front door and a lion dance would come. So as I mentioned before, you know, the lion dance where, yeah, a lion dance would come. So it's basically like two men in a lion costume. It's really pretty, and the lion comes and then it like eats the lettuce and then spits it out into the restaurant, and I think you're supposed to catch it. I think it symbolizes new beginnings, fortune, good luck. I think we can see a theme here. And I also think the lettuce itself symbolizes money because of its name. It sounds a lot like money or fortune. It's all about what the name sounds like and what it brings to you. It's just such an interesting thing, like a lettuce, like a lion going to eat a lettuce. Like, that's so cool. That's kind of all that I have for this topic. I hope you guys learned something new from this video. I know I learned a lot from this video by just researching it. There is so much I missed out and so much that I haven't covered. I also have a video I made, I think 2 or 3 years ago, filming my Chinese New Year at my grandma's house, and it's so wholesome and I love it and I miss it. I wish I could be there, but yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. And I will see you next time with another video. Bye.
Darling.